How's it going, guys? In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the Terminator Police Station Assault NECA figure. I found this guy at my local Target. I think I said in a previous video, I was super excited to pick this guy up and was going to do a poll to see what did y'all want to see next to be reviewed. Pretty much landslide victory. This one won. So I'm a man of my word. I wanted to go ahead and review this guy for you all. This figure I picked up at Target, and normally I'd see this figure and the box was all jacked up, so I was surprised that the one time that I went to Target to just pick up some coffee creamer, I find this guy the only one and the box was perfect. So obviously depicting the Terminator from 1984, directed by James Cameron, starring Arnold Schwarzenegger, Linda Hamilton, and Michael Biehn. This figure is actually a reprint figure that came out, I believe, in 2022. There was an older figure, but this is like a revamped figure, if I'm not mistaken. And also there is another version of this figure. There's the Tech Noir version of this figure, but this is the Police Station Assault. Obviously, if you've seen Terminator, this is when he goes to the police station, just mows everybody down. But yeah, guys, we'll get a quick look around the box and then we'll get it opened up and get a better look at the figure. So on the front cover, this beautiful artwork of the T-800, the Terminator. That artwork looks awesome. Got Terminator on the side, NECA Real Toys on the back. That's a really cool photo shots of the figure. And that Terminator view that he has with some of the readouts that he has in his vision. On the other side, the Terminator logo, NECA Real Toys, and go ahead and open up the window. Another beautiful photo shot of the figure. And then there you have it, guys. And looking at this figure, he comes with a lot of stuff. Comes with quite a bit of accessories, so can't wait to get him opened up and get a better look at the figure for sure. This guy, I had been wanting this figure for a while. I still want to pick up the Tech Noir version. Yeah, this one I was super excited to see this guy and to see the box. Pretty much perfect. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty stellar. I mean, it came out pretty good. So let's get opened up and get a better look at the figure, guys. Alright, guys, let's go ahead and get a better look at the figure. For starters, I have to say this is a pretty good likeness that NECA did on Arnold Schwarzenegger. The head sculpt is absolutely incredible. The figure itself, getting it out of the box, I can't begin to explain how cool this came out. I don't know if this video actually does it justice, but man, it looks incredible, the detail on this guy. From the bullet holes on the back, you can see it's almost like, you can see the holes in the little blood there. And then he's got the shots all around him. The jacket doesn't come off. It's molded to him, but it is a bit of a soft plastic, so you can still kind of see under the jacket a little bit. But let's go ahead and get started with your head articulation, guys. First and foremost, like I said, I feel NECA did a great job of Arnold's likeness. As you know, this is from the scene where he goes to the police station to get Sarah Connor after they've been arrested, her and Kyle Reese. He shows up, and then the infamous "I'll be back" line comes from there, and then he just basically goes in and mows everybody down. And yeah, it's an incredible scene. But as for the head articulation, guys, the head does rotate all the way around. And the head is on a ball joint, so there's some pretty solid movement on it. You can look side to side, look down, look up. There's a little bit of shavings there, interesting. Yeah, there's a little bit of extra shavings there. Brand new out of the box, guys, so yeah, but other than that, the head sculpt came out great. Really dig the head articulation. You can look down, can't really look up too much. I wonder if it's because of the collar being up, hinders the movement a little bit. But I mean, he can get some pretty good looks out of him. So as for the arms, arm does come up not quite 90 degrees. More than likely because of the way the jacket's molded here. I feel like the shoulder kind of hinders that movement. Oh, that's pretty cool. You see the bullets there too. Again, guys, the little details on this guy is absolutely nuts. I love the attention to detail at NECA. Time and time again, I always praise how incredible of a job they do. But anyway, the arm does rotate all the way around. Feels a little stiff, obviously. Like I said, brand new out of the box. And it is a single joint in the elbow. Again, I feel like the jacket hinders the movement because the elbow doesn't come up too much. Again, it could just be that it's brand new out of the box. It's a little stiff. And there is rotation at the elbow. There is rotation at the wrist. And there's a tiny bit of a swivel articulation at the wrist. Both hands already come kind of posed to where they're holding the weapons. And the gloves, I have to say, very nice attention to detail. You see the creases and stuff on that. Definitely dig that. As for the other arm, again, comes up to almost 90 degrees, not quite. Again, I feel like the mold of the jacket hinders that movement. Does rotate all the way around. Rotation in the elbow. And again, single joint. Rotation in the wrist. And there's a bit of a swivel back and forth. As for the torso, there is, unfortunately, there is no movement on the torso. You would think there is, but no, there's no movement there. More than likely because of the way the jacket is molded and the figure itself. Again, this is a re-release of this figure, if I'm not mistaken. So technically, I guess there's not... I'd have to look at the old version of it and see what kind of improvements they've made. As for the legs, leg does come up, does go back, not too much. Again, more than likely because of the way the molding is. Does come up, so he can, like, does kind of almost do the splits. There is a single joint in the knee. There is some rotation in the knee. I'm guessing it does fully rotate, but I don't want to force it, guys, and have a video fail. The foot does rotate all the way around, but there is not much of a back and forth. As for the other leg, same thing. Does come out, so he could technically almost do the splits. Leg does come up, does come back. Single joint in the knee. Once again, rotation in the knee. And there's rotation at the thigh too. I forgot to mention that. There's rotation up here at the thigh on both legs. Rotation in the foot. There's a little bit of a swivel back and forth, but not front and back on the foot. So I have to say also what I like about this figure is I like the little, again, I mean the little attention to detail, like the strap here on his, the belt strap on his jacket. It's a bit of a soft plastic, but I mean the buckle looks absolutely incredible. You see the zipper there. I mean, really, really solid attention to detail. Like NECA, I don't know how they do it, man, but they really kill it with these figures time and time again. I cannot praise them enough. I dig the pants, the cargo pants. You see the seam line going there. I mean, it's just all around. This is a really solid figure, and I'm super excited that I have him now in my collection. So let's go ahead and we'll put him off to the side. Some of the accessories that he comes with, guys, he does come with 2 swappable hands. Now these hands, they're posed the same way. They're like posed, or they're molded to hold the weapons, except these ones are more bloody and torn up as opposed to the other ones. Really nice. I like the blood there, and I like the weathering and the attention to detail there. You can almost see the vein there on the hand, and then there's the other one. Again, they're already molded to be holding the weapons that he comes with. So very nice. They're almost the same, but they look different. I like the way the blood splatter is not completely the same. and the gloves are torn up and they're not torn exactly the same. So really nice, solid attention to detail, I'd have to say. Go ahead and get this one out of the way. It comes with a little little snub nose 38 pistol. Really nice. I really dig the mold on this. I did notice there's like a little bit of a black smudge there. More than likely from manufacturing. But I mean, if you look at the handle there, that wood grain handle look, NECA did a great job on that. And the silver coloring on this, or the chrome looking color on this, looks incredible. I don't know if this camera does it justice, but man, really solid attention to detail. Next up, he comes with the 12 gauge that he uses in the police station. I mean, this is I think this is an automatic shotgun that he uses, but I mean, the mold on this is absolutely nuts, guys. It's incredible the stuff that NECA does, the little attention to detail that they put in their accessories. I've said it before and I'll say it again. It's like NECA just knocks it out of the park with their figures and the accessories that they include. But really solid, really solid accessory. He comes with his automatic rifle. And as you can see, he's got the 2 clips there, so you just swap out the clips. Yeah, man, I can't praise NECA enough, guys. This is absolutely insane, the attention to detail on this. I mean, I don't know if this does it, if this camera picks it up, but you can see the little scope there, or the aiming sight. I mean, it looks absolutely incredible, guys. The mold on this is nice. It's really solid. All of the stuff that this figure's coming with has been really solid. I'm really happy with this release. Up next, guys, we have one of 2 swappable heads, and again, this is absolutely nuts. I love the head sculpt. Man, it's almost kind of like, I don't know if I want to pose him with this guy, but it's really nice. I don't know if it really picks it up, but the red eye there, and you see that blood surrounding the eye hole, and man, even the hair, like the hair sculpt is really nice. I mean, they really did a great job of catching Arnold Schwarzenegger's likeness in this mold. I mean, it really looks like him, very menacing, like a robot. And last but not least, guys, he comes with one final head sculpt. This is more of a bloody, more jacked up. I want to say this is actually from right before he becomes a full-on exoskeleton in the movie. I think this is right where they ram into him when he's on the motorcycle, when he's giving the chase, and they like ram him into the guardrail or something. If you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. But it's like right before he goes into the truck and the truck blows up and it becomes the T-800 exoskeleton. But got to love the attention to detail here. It's absolutely incredible, from the blood splatter to the little scrapes and scratches on his head, face. The head sculpt is nice. The hair strands look incredible. See the scrapes there where you can see the exoskeleton. Phenomenal figure, guys. I really glad I was able to pick this up. And I'm a huge fan of Terminator. But that about wraps it up for this video, guys. Comment down below, let me know what you thought of the figure, as well as which is your favorite Terminator movie. Which is your favorite, which is your least favorite. I know there's a lot of them that are pretty bad, but I have to say, first and foremost, my favorite is the original Terminator film. I like the fact that, you know, Arnold is menacing and scary. He's the villain in this one, and I think they should have done another one with him as this, instead of just making him the good guy in the very next film. I think it would have been cool to kind of go down that route and have him as the still the killer. Although I do like Terminator 2. I do love that movie, but still for me, I love the grittiness and the dark tone. I love all the scenes where you see all of the what's going on in the future, you know, when Kyle Reese is having nightmares and stuff like that. I love those parts of it. A movie just of that, of the future where the machines had won and stuff like that. But Terminator 3, Rise of the Machines, it's not, I feel lied to. The marketing for that made it seem like they were going to be, and you were going to get to see them in the war and stuff like that. But Salvation, I didn't have any issues with it. I actually liked it. I know a lot of people didn't like it. I liked it because it was actually in the future. You know, they're fighting the machines and stuff like that. I didn't have too much of an issue with Genesis. It was kind of, yeah, it was kind of iffy. There was a lot wrong with it, but, you know, I had fun with it. It was not too bad. And then you got Dark Fate, which everybody hated. I didn't hate it as much as everybody else did. It was okay, but it could have been way better. And I think the choices they made were kind of, for some of the stuff, was kind of, I don't know, questionable. But for me, it's always Terminator 1, Terminator 2 are the best ones, and the only ones, in my opinion. Especially the first one is my favorite. If you're new to the channel, feel free to like, share, subscribe. If you're not new to the channel, thanks again for coming back and for the continued support, guys. I really, really appreciate it. And, you know, thanks again for contributing to voting, guys. And in second, like I said in the community tab, was the Bride of Frankenstein. So you're more than likely going to see her next. At some point, if you see my Trick or Treat Studios Michael back there, I'm going to get to him pretty soon too, so watch out for that. And thanks again, Last Toy Store. You guys truly are epic. Thank you again, you know, for the figure. We'll see you in the next video. Take it easy and have a good one.